Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am once again up close and personal in this video. I used this format recently in another video and I received a lot of really nice comments from you guys. Some of you were kind of joking saying it's nice to see more than just my hands. Now you can see my arms and my hair, my upper body, and maybe one day you will see my face as well. That is a question that I continue to receive. Will I ever show my face, or why don't you ever show your face? And I think most of you who are my regular subscribers know the answer to this, and it's very simple. I really do cherish my privacy and my family's privacy, and I think that safety and security is oftentimes taken for granted. If I put myself out there, I know that I will be putting myself also out there from a public safety kind of perspective. So it's not something I'm quite ready to do yet. Down the road, I may feel more comfortable. We'll see. I do sometimes pop up here and there, yes, and show my face on Instagram stories. So if you follow me on Instagram, I know you probably know what I look like already. So it's not like a big secret, but yeah, I do really cherish my privacy. So I did want to share in this video other questions that I have received over and over again that actually I have answered in the past many times, but they keep coming up, so I thought I would do a refresher. So next question is, are you a minimalist or not? And I have to say, I've gotten a full range of comments. So I've gotten all the way from, wow, you're such a minimalist, I really admire you, I love how you have a curated handbag collection, all the way down to, you are definitely not a minimalist, how can you call yourself a minimalist, you have so many handbags, and all of that. So my answer, and my answer has always been the same actually, if you go back to my old Q&A video from almost 2 years ago, I answered this question in that video. I am not a minimalist. I'm not. I have always said that I'm aspiring to be more minimalist. What that means for me is to be more mindful, to be more conscious, to constantly seek out the right balance for me. I have read many books on minimalism. I have a great interest in it. I listen to podcasts on minimalism. I have read books from Marie Kondo talking about only keeping items that spark joy and decluttering. I do practice all of those things on a regular basis. I do keep a very sort of clear and open space at home. I'm not big into decorations and furnishings. I don't randomly shop. Of course, I impulse shop once in a while like every other person out there, but generally speaking, I'm not that person that, I have friends, for example, who say they can spend hours at Target just enjoying themselves. I can't do that. If I'm in a Target, I feel incredibly claustrophobic. I want to get my one thing, toothpaste or lotion, and get out. I am not roaming in Target. I'm also not a member of Costco. I have friends who are like, Costco is the best. I can't do that. I can't buy in bulk. I can't buy extras that I know I don't need right away. So I'm quite conservative with my shopping, except that I always say handbags or designer luxury handbags are my kryptonite, and they have been since my 20s. So this is going on, a couple decades now of me getting knee deep in handbag love. And yeah, I think many people have that one thing, and for me it's handbags. So then it brings me to the next question, which is why? Why do you have to have so many handbags? Why do you need so many handbags? How can you possibly use so many handbags? I feel like they're all kind of one and the same in terms of the implication behind the questions. And first of all, I don't need all these handbags. I enjoy them. I have said in the past that for me, it is a sensory experience. I'm a very tactile person. I like the sound and feel of things. And so when I'm turning and opening and feeling and hearing the crunch and the fold and all of that, it just makes me smile. I really enjoy it. It doesn't have to be Chanel. It's also the same for other bags. This is my Coach bag. The little clasp, the sound effects, the feeling, when something feels nice, the touch feels good on my skin, it's comfortable, it feels well made, I like the construction, aesthetically, if I like the design, I don't know, handbags just do it for me. I also feel like it's an easy, fun thing to shop for because it is an item that really pulls together an outfit. It can be like the thing that pulls together an outfit, at least in my mind. And it doesn't really have to be something you fuss over in terms of like, does it fit perfectly, Like with pants, you need to have the right seam length and the right waist size and the right fit and the right cut. But with a bag, generally speaking, it just has to like lay well on your body and be comfortable. It can be small, it can be big, it can be a tote, it can be a crossbody bag. So for me, it's fun, it's not stressful. And that is why I started this channel, to have a creative outlet talking about silly, fun things that are not serious. Because my husband noticed that I was becoming way too serious about my work, and he felt like I needed a more fun outlet, and that's how this started. So that's why I have the handbags that I do, because they're exciting and fun for me. Do I need them? No. Do I use them? Yes. I'm not a collector. I'm not somebody who takes my bags and displays them. As you can see, I don't have my handbags displayed. Many luxury YouTubers have a wall or shelves with all their items. I don't have that. All of my bags are in their dust bags, lined up neatly on top of the shelves inside my closet. I have a tiny little walk-in closet. I live in Manhattan. Closets are pretty small here, but it's perfect size for me. It's not too big, and I can go in and I can see they're all lined up in the dust bags, and I have plenty, but not so much that I don't know where's what. I know exactly where it is. I can tell by the dust bag and the position and the placement of the item which bag it is. So I just pull it out and I wear it. And I do wear all my bags every day. I rotate through my bags. It is not unusual for me to change my bags every day, just like you would change your shirt. It's just something I do to kind of adorn myself. Same with jewelry. I'm a big fan of jewelry. I have more jewelry than I have handbags, but it's not as fun for me to talk about. So that's why my channel is more about bags. And the jewelry that I have, majority of it were gifts from my husband, family members, things like that. I rarely purchase jewelry for myself, whereas when it comes to handbags, I will buy them for myself because they're really exciting to shop for and I love using them. So that is the answer to that question about why handbags and why do I need so many. The other question that I have gotten is, don't you feel guilty? Don't you feel guilty spending your money on frivolous, silly things like handbags? And I used to feel guilty from time to time, especially when I hadn't taken care of my financial responsibilities when I was younger. And also when I was younger, money was a lot tighter, and I knew that this money could be going somewhere else, you know, paying down mortgage or debt or whatever. But fast forward to today, after what is it, 2 decades at least of loving my handbags, I'm in a very different position financially. I think you know I've talked about this before in some of my finance related videos because many of you asked. My husband and I, we have been debt free for over a decade. We are financially comfortable. We both work, and majority of our money goes into savings and investments. And after that, we probably spend more on travel, food, and our kids' educations than I do on shopping. My shopping is less than 10% of my earnings, and I've always said I'm very conservative. So this is a kind of a long-winded explanation of saying now I don't really feel guilty, and instead I've practiced replacing any guilt with gratitude, because I've realized that guilt doesn't do anything for me. It basically hinders me from enjoying something I would have otherwise enjoyed. And it certainly doesn't do anything for anyone else. You know, if you tell yourself like, oh, there are people starving in the world, or there are orphans who need help, feeling guilty in and of itself does not help anyone, okay? So I replace it with gratitude. I enjoy what I have. If I feel that I'm not being grateful or it's not working for me and I'm not making use of some item, I will let it go. You guys know I have a pretty easy time letting go, and that's where a lot of you have said like, you're such a minimalist, or you're so good at curating. I think that my minimalism is totally exaggerated because we're comparing me, and I suppose I'm maybe a little bit more relatable, to some of the big time luxury YouTubers that have, you know, no joke, over 100 handbags in their closet, and they can't possibly use them all. They've admitted to not being able to use them, or, you know, regretting buying some of them. And I'm not judging them. I think that's fine if that's what they enjoy to do and it's a fun process for them. But if you're comparing me to them, of course it feels like I might be more of a minimalist, but I'm still not a minimalist. I'm not. I just let go of things that aren't working for me, and I try to declutter and keep my headspace tidy. That's really the point. I try to keep my mental space open and tidy, and clear so that I can focus on the important things. For me, if my physical space is cluttered with too much, my mental space also gets like really, I feel suffocated and overwhelmed. I've talked about this in the past. So yeah, if something is not working and I no longer feel grateful for it, I'm happy to let it go, as I have done in the past, whether I sell it, I donate it, I gift it to my mom. Some items that I've received as gifts, I have gifted to you guys, to some of my subbies. Even recently I did that. So I walk away knowing that someone's going to use it and be happy and grateful, and that makes me feel really good. And I've never once felt regret for letting go of an item. I've never felt seller's remorse. I don't know what that feels like, so it just feels good to me. So I don't feel guilty. I feel grateful. By the way, if you've made it this far, just hearing me blab, headless blabbing here, I do have a gratitude giveaway for those of you who caught that hint in a few videos ago. I did talk about buying something for you guys because I'm just really grateful for this community and I have this outlet. So I picked this little goodie up. It's not big, but I hope that whoever wins this will think of me every time they use it. So let me open it. Dun 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 dun. So you guys know I'm a big tea drinker, and I have two beautiful mugs, one from Hermes and one from Dior. And actually one of you said I was a minimalist because I only have two mugs, but yeah, two beautiful mugs is plenty for me. This one is so, so pretty. This is the classic H Deco mug from Hermes. It is almost always sold out. So when I saw it, I grabbed it immediately thinking of you guys. I feel like if you're a coffee drinker or a tea drinker, or you could even drink water out of here. Whatever your favorite drink is, I hope that if you win this, it'll remind you of me and this community here and the fun we have and just the frivolous time we spend on this channel. It's beautiful. It is actually this beautiful dark burgundy wine color, which reminds me of fall, the fall season, which is coming. And this is supposed to mimic the gates on the front of the Hermes boutique in Paris, the flagship boutique. So it's just so classic. This is the Rouge H color, the classic Rouge H color. I know this because I have the Hermes nail polish in Rouge H and it's the exact match. So it's a standard size mug, and at the bottom here it says H Deco, Hermes, made in France. It's brand new. It was in here this whole time, but my husband, when he saw it, he was like, oh, that's a really cool looking mug. And when I told him that it was for you guys, he was like, you should keep it. I said, no, I bought it with the intent to do a giveaway. So he was giving me a hard time because he said it looked really cool. I can't find this again. It's not in stock. It's always sold out. So whoever the lucky winner is, I hope you will enjoy it. I'm not going to have you jump through hoops. So all you need to do is, of course, be subscribed, like this video by giving it a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, any comment, a funny comment, a silly comment, a question, something you're curious about, maybe a question for my upcoming Q&A. I will do another Q&A, more deeper dive as part of our 3-year YouTube anniversary. So I will commemorate our three-year anniversary with another Q&A. So if there are any questions I haven't answered in the past, yeah, ask me down below, or tell me about a new bag you're thinking about. Tell me about your favorite brand, anything that will pique my interest. And then if you are interested in entering, just put in parentheses, enter, so that I know you're not only just commenting, but you're also entering to win, because I know sometimes some of you just want to comment and you don't necessarily want to win because maybe you already own this one, or you don't need a mug, but you will enter the next giveaway, right? So only enter if you really want this, because I will try to do more giveaways in the future as I have done it in the past. This I paid, I think it was $130 plus tax, so that is the value of it. I know it's not a big item, but as we grow, as this channel grows, I want to do more bougie giveaways, so let's hope we can get there. But I'll make sure to put it back in here and package it all up nicely with the ribbon and ship it out to the winner. The giveaway is open worldwide, internationally, and what I will do is I will announce the winner of the giveaway in an upcoming video. I'm going to do it in the video. So for example, I will say in the video, I'm announcing the giveaway winner, and I will say the name of your YouTube your YouTube name, basically, because I don't want any of the scammers getting involved in this. You guys know there have been scammers commenting on some of my videos and other videos from my fellow YouTubers saying things like, "You've won a prize, please text me here," or "Please WhatsApp me here." It's all scams. I don't do it that way. So I'm just gonna pick a winner and I'm going to announce it verbally in an upcoming video. I'll put all the details down below in my description box, all the rules again, not many rules actually, very simple, and the date that I will be announcing the winner in my upcoming video. I think I'm gonna do it in my fall video, because I think September 23rd, correct me if I'm wrong, September 23rd is the official kickoff of the fall season. So I think I'm gonna announce it then, because this reminds me of fall, this beautiful color. The last question that I have received over and over again that kind of makes me laugh, and I've talked about this before, but I'll address it once again, is why are you so picky? And I get a lot of comments around this, like, you're so picky, it's really annoying, you're irritating, you're too picky. So this often comes across when I say the quality is not up to par on something, or there's a defect and I'm returning it, or there's an item that I'm eyeing but I'm not going to purchase it because of some aspect that I don't love, and I'm accused of being too picky. And I'll tell you, I take it always as a compliment, always, because I am just picky. I am picky about everything. I'm picky about the relationships that I maintain. I'm picky about certain friendships that I will and will not continue having. I was picky about marrying my husband and who I would be willing to commit my entire life to. I'm picky about the schools that my children go to. We went through a whole crazy process, interviewing and applying and researching all the different schools in Manhattan, finally deciding which one we wanted for our kids. I'm picky about what they do for even extracurricular activities, and if the coaches and teachers are up to par and if they're qualified. I am picky, and I don't think that my pickiness should bother you, because it has absolutely no bearing on what you decide to do, right? So I don't know where that comes from, but it seems like there's some angst around that, and the accusation that being picky is a bad thing. I say be picky with how you spend your hard-earned money. Be picky about how you spend your time. Be picky about how you allocate your energy. Be picky about the goals that you go after and what you're willing to sacrifice for. Be picky. I mean, I'm picky, you guys. I'm picky. I'm grateful. I don't feel guilty. I love handbags. I'm so thankful for you guys. I'm happy to be here. I'm loving this community. And so I hope that you enjoyed my explanations, or at least understand my answers to these questions. This was the best way that I could articulate, but if I left anything out, or if you have more questions, like I said, leave them down below for me. Also, leave me any comment. Enter. It's one entry per for the giveaway, so don't leave like 10,000 comments trying to increase your chances. It's just one entry per giveaway, or per, what is that called, to qualify. It's one entry, one comment. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video up close and personal. Please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.